And welcome to Stargeekz. This is Sean.
This is Lil.
This is Ed, and
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hello, you look tired.
I am. I told you before I was tired, and then
Oh no, I'm doing this for the show. I know you're tired.
and then he pulled a Billy Joel and cut that off in the middle of a sentence.
I will do it every time. You guys know the time I start.
Hey,
we gotta get on point, and I get that. I do get that.
I'm on my shit to say. But speaking about a person who's always on his shit, Ed. Give us the news this week, because you got to run through your Star Wars news, and I'll share some of my Star Wars pickups this week. But I'll let you start it off, my friend.
all right.
Come closer, I have good news.
So there wasn't a whole lot going on in the world.
Wait, before you start. Yo, man. Yo, you bring it. yo. The sound effects and everything else, dog. Respect, man. Respect to you, bro. Respect to you.
It's all for fun.
Wouldn't it be cool if someone let Zillow Beast escape on the
It's like a Godzilla version.
Yeah,
That
he
would
hit
kind of
cool.
cool.
He hit us hard already early. We didn't even start yet.
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
that would be.
Thank you very much for that. Clips
Film Melbourne.
Nice. Thank you for joining the show. All right, Ed, here's what the
So-
news, bro.
I saw this a few days ago, and it was interesting because it was low key, but all of a sudden it got traction, and this is all everybody's been talking about the last few days. We know Outlaws is coming. We've talked about it in length on how excited we are for this game. And then they said, oh, by the way, the Jabba the Hutt mission is only available if you get the version with a season pass.
And guess
So
what?
people are pissed.
Guess what? I got the season pass.
Oh, yeah. No, so did I. But I mean, that just sucks for, one of the most iconic characters. We all went crazy when we saw Han Solo in Carbonite. So that whole piece, okay, by the way, you got to pay twice the amount to get to it.
I mean,
this is what they've been doing, right? This is why I hate digital media games. Things are never done. You have to pay for all these stupid upgrades, all these missions. Just if you're going to release the game in full and allow everybody to play it. You're already charging an arm and a leg, and you don't. And most of the time, you're not even producing the physical media anymore for it. Mm-mm. So all they're doing is nickel and diming you to death, and I'm tired of it, man. Like I saw that $120 bundle with some skins and stuff for this game, and I'm like,
yeah,
get the hell out of here, man. Like, this is crazy.
But they sell it.
That's the way the game works, man. That's how it's supposed to work. They try. The worst part about this is that somebody's gonna pay $120 at the end of the day. This is gonna be on Game Pass in like half a year.
Yep.
Like come midsummer after this game release, it'll be available on Game Pass.
If it takes that long.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna sell.
Yeah, we've seen some games. Once they sell, a big amount of copies, all of a sudden they end up on Game Pass. We've seen that.
True.
You've got a handful that are day one release.
I mean,
that's gonna eat up. But you know what? Not all the time though, because the good,
not all
games,
the time.
No.
The good games don't really go to Game Pass till a little later on, which is good. But
what if this isn't a good game?
There's no way. They're hyping this shit up so much. I mean, there's no way this game can be terrible.
They're hyping this so much because there's nothing else coming out. What's coming out?
I'm waiting for that IGN. I'm waiting for the IGN review of it. They're like
before you cancel.
Huh?
Before you cancel your pre-order.
Yeah. I've gotten burned a couple times. I know I was so excited for Cyberpunk.
Oof.
And when it came out, it was like, I played it and beat it, but it took a little while to really get into it because after a bit, I'm like,
it's a lot of glitches in that game.
Yeah. How much were you guys hyped for Gotham Knights? I even went to buy that game to play with you guys, and I'm like, oh God. Paid full price for this.
Yeah, well, it was terrible because there was no 4-player game mode. That's why.
Well, also it was just terrible.
No,
it really was.
No, it wasn't
not great. It was not great.
It was
not great.
Right.
Starfield.
I didn't even play that shit. I was never play that.
Like, one who was like ready to jump off a show to play that game or
I still play it, but my God, it's I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, buyer beware.
Yeah.
These games lately, they've been more misses than hits.
You're right. Maybe I should
I've
just
been
kind of wait.
I've been finding more fun playing things on a Game Pass,
yeah.
randomly, and even some of the older stuff, like finally getting to it and like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, especially if this is a solo mission game, right? It's not like you're playing with other people, so
Not that we know of.
I don't know what the hurry would be.
Yeah, I agree.
This was an interesting thing. They're doing a lot of behind the scenes or conversations with the actors in these different things coming out. So for Acolyte, they were saying that they want, and they've been really working at having the lightsabers duel superior to what we saw in Phantom Menace, which that kind of leads to a question. What do you guys think is the best lightsaber duel we have seen to date? Is that it?
Anakin Obi-Wan in episode 3.
The what? Wait, what? What? Wait,
so for the news, they said that they're looking at having lightsaber duels better than Duel of the Fates. So
yeah,
you've got Phantom Menace. So I can recognize that was a fantastic lightsaber duel, but what do you guys think is the best lightsaber duel you've seen to date?
Well,
that's right. It's episode 3.
I mean, it's got to be episode 3, dog. Like, that was the best shit ever. Like, that was like a 20-minute fucking lightsaber scene.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't get any better than that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It was like a third of the movie.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. I think that hands down. In as much as the prequels were like, I can say that in Star Wars history, that was probably the best lightsaber scene, and it meant so much.
It's not even that it meant so much. Like you can tell both of them. Like, and we saw it in the. I think there was some added things on the DVDs and stuff about the making of that scene, like how much they worked toward that fight, how many hours spent choreographing that fight, and them just learning how to actually battle like an awesome way, and like all the spin moves and stuff. Like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man. There's like, I mean, significantly, yeah, that's the only thing. Like, I can't remember a lightsaber scene that's. I mean, Luke versus Vader in Jedi was great, but it wasn't like oh shit, that was good.
It wasn't choreographed
for its time.
Yeah,
was great, but like if you look back at it, like
no, it was
sometimes it looks like Luke was swinging a baseball bat.
Oh yeah. And then, of course, there's the fan-made redo of Obi-Wan, Obi-Wan and Vader.
That is phenomenal.
Oh my God!
We need to review that one, Ed.
I could watch that over and over again. But I'm excited to think that for Acolyte, that they're really looking to put the time and the effort in to give us some really good lightsaber battles in a TV version of Star Wars. So I'm looking forward to it. See what they give us.
Speaking real quick of in my own collecting thing, speaking of episode 3, I have a nice piece coming in for episode 3 next week. Speaking of lightsaber battles,
a little foreshadowing there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So May the 3rd, in preparation for Star Wars Day. Does anybody care that we're getting another version of Star Wars Fortnite? I don't play it, but
my son plays it. He'll be happy. He likes all the different character downloads and skins and all that stuff.
Well, they're adding Ahsoka and Anakin. I think there's a few more, but they're the only two that at least I've found.
Is it Clone Wars Anakin?
I would guess it would be.
That terrible looking face from the hot toy.
Yikes.
So
what's up, Fernando? What's going on?
What's up, Fernando? They were talking to Tony Gilroy, and he made the comment that he doesn't know whether he's done anything as important as the 24 hours of storytelling for Andor. Now, that's season 1 and 2, and he even recognized, like, look, I'm in the middle of it now, but this is so good and so impactful. So again, we all loved Andor season 1.
Right.
The hype that's going behind this, and one of the things that I didn't realize is that I think it's Bo Willimon, who was one of the writers for Andor season 1, is also writing for Andor season 2, but is also one of the writers for the new feature film Dawn of the Jedi, which is encouraging.
So what is it? What is the surrounding news on Dawn of the Jedi? Is there news behind that? Like, is there anything that they're talking about with that, or is just
Nothing specific. I mean, we've heard Daisy Ridley talk about it, kind of, but nothing to any specifics.
oh,
Yeah, 'cause all she said was that she wouldn't have come back if it wasn't a good story, and
anybody
know.
says that when he ain't got no check coming in.
she has some checks coming in. She did some movies, man. So
Yeah, but when you've
I mean,
got a
it's not
writer
Star
from
Wars
Andor,
checks, but yes.
yeah, when you've got a writer for Andor who's telling me that they're involved in writing that, that's encouraging.
I want Tony Gilroy to do some more Star Wars shit, because honestly, what he's done with Andor and Star Wars is phenomenal. I would love to see him do something else, like off of Star Wars, just his own story. Like, I think it would be probably awesome. You know, I would like that. I want to see more of that, not lightsabers, gritty Star Wars that we haven't really come to see yet. And Andor is probably pretty much the only one that's really hit home with that gritty Star Wars, no Jedi, none of that kind of cool shit. So sign that man up, get that man a movie. That's what I say. With that success. Yeah.
So
I got
with
I got
that,
some news.
yep. What do you got?
Well, Lego is actually introducing their line of stuff coming out on May 4th. They are releasing let's see, coming soon is Mos Espa's Pod Racer.
Oh, Lil's favorite.
Yeah. Yay.
God,
I mean,
hate
it's
Padres.
you know what though? It's really cool what Lego is doing though. I got to give them credit for their Star Wars stuff, man. They really kind of play to the fans' likings of things, and I think this was really cool. I mean, I would never get it, but it's cool, I guess, in many ways. I'm not really a pod racer.
I mean, I
guy.
like the display. I think that's kind of
Yeah.
That 3-dimensional setup is really
even
cool.
the base, with the Star Wars sign on the bottom, like that's cool.
Yeah. I think this is one as well. It's coming out May 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Droidicas.
The Droidica. I mean, I guess it's cool. I mean, I'm not into, again, I have no real like, oh yeah, this droid was cool. No, I don't care about that droid. I mean,
Master Destroyers.
Also they're coming out with Darth Maul's Infiltrator. Cool. I mean, it's not like UCS, like one of those collectible ones, but it's pretty cool. Comes with Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Oh no, not Qui-Gon, Anakin. Oh god. And Darth Maul. That little kid thing looks crazy, but yeah, I guess.
So John, if they'd never made, let's just say hypothetically, they never made a certain vehicle for the original trilogy, like as a model or something that you can get your hands on, would you consider buying a Lego version to add to your collection to have that display of that vehicle?
No. I would just wait for somebody. Like there's so many people making replica stuff, and there's old
and
stuff,
3D printers and stuff. Yeah, no, I get
yeah,
it.
I mean, I'd want more studio scale, like built stuff, like pre-built stuff, but I wouldn't do a Lego. Like I have a couple Lego pieces that Zoe built for me, but I don't really care about them that much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got
your daughter put in all that hard work for you. You don't care.
Well, she built me a baby Grogu and the little robot from Jedi Survivor, but like I don't I mean, I got the was it the sand speed or whatever thing. And I haven't really even used it. That's why I actually bought this replica one that I'm showing tonight. But yeah, that's it. I mean, these things, I'm gonna be honest, they're really cool. I'm not
Yeah.
a Lego guy. They're all like kind of studio scale stuff. They're really cool pieces, like very well done. You know what it is with Lego stuff? It's because it's Lego. That's why, because I know it can just come apart easy. Like it's weird, man. Like I have no like love for it because it's just like it's a Lego. Like, and there's a lot of Lego fans. I'm not shitting on any Lego fans, believe me, I'm not. But
Yeah, what the hell, man? I'm a Lego fan.
I know you are, but I'm just not. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. Like I can't.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's not my thing
Yeah.
either. Like they have that Daily Bugle Lego set with all
Oh,
the
the thing's
Spider-Man
huge.
stuff. It's awesome, right? But it's like
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
You know, maybe if it was like $50,
I mean, they do a hell of a job.
$400. I'm like, nah.
They do a hell of a job trying to make this shit like studio scale stuff, which is really cool. Like I think that's dope for people.
But and that's why I asked you, because it's like if you can't get your hands on a certain vehicle and you have everything in your collection, would you settle?
No, I would just wait. I know somebody's gonna sell it on the market, and I would pay stuff for it. So you know, I would pay for it if I really, really, really wanted it that badly. A little, you know me.
I know you.
If I want it that badly, I'm gonna get it no matter what. Like I'm gonna find a way to get that. I'll probably just find it just off of random. So, but yeah, that's all the cool May 4th Star Wars stuff that they're coming out with. They're coming out with this cool book too, and this might be up your alley too. You're a Lego guy.
I think I saw that.
Yeah, I guess it's like a special edition book. It has like a lot of Lego stuff in it. I guess
Like
that's
all
what-
the Lego versions of all the different.
Yeah, it's a coffee table book. Collectible book for adults. Interviews with over 50 insiders at the Lego group and Lucasfilm, plus development art. I mean, it's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in it, you know. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if you actually go to it's in California, Ed, Lucasfilm, they have a lot of stuff on display. I think they have like Lego stuff on display too. You know, within their little shrine of stuff. I think that's really cool. And I mean, I think this is really cool for collectors of Lego stuff. Like I definitely would get it if I was a Lego guy, collect the Star Wars stuff.
It's like so many things. There's too much of it anymore. I have most of the original Lego sets, Star
Uh-huh.
Wars Lego sets that were released.
Right.
But after that, it's like, yeah, I don't live in a museum and I don't have enough space for it. So
I don't
I
believe
think you do.
Yeah, oh no, he has listen,
I
like,
already can tell that you do.
yeah, he's full of shit. I don't have enough space.
So I don't think we talked about this last week. Ed,
What?
I'm shocked that you don't have it on your news feed, but Tales of the Empire releases on May the 4th.
oh yeah, no, we talked about that last week.
Did we?
We went over the trailer.
I know we went over the trailer. It didn't say a date.
Oh yeah, no, we knew it was May the 4th.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought we didn't talk about that, but that's all right.
Fernando said wanted to ask Stargeekz, have you guys heard of Star Wars Visions season 3? I haven't heard anything about season 3 yet.
No,
No,
not
they
that
haven't,
I have either.
they haven't released any news about that yet that I know of. I think I can't even remember. Because they're doing Tales of the Jedi, so it's like I don't think it really even matters at this point for right now what they're pushing for. So
Yeah, that, and we've got a lot of, because you figure you've got Tales of the Empire coming out, you've got Acolyte, so I could see that they're going to want to spread it out a little bit so they're not overlapping their own content.
now, granted, this is Vision, so they may release a trailer for something. Again, the animation studios, I think they got the green light like last season after season 2. So I'm pretty sure that they're all working on something. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot of stuff on May 4th. So, I mean, anticipate that because, collectible wise, trailer wise, like we're going to get a couple things easily. So that'll be cool. Real quick, so I guess I can talk about some of my collecting stuff this week, as I got a plethora of things. I did get this nice little model of the what the hell is this damn thing called?
Land speeder.
Land speeder. It's not bent. It's
I'm
actually
about to revoke your Star Wars card.
Yeah, you can. It's fine. I'll let you have it. I gotta fix it though. There's a lot of things that have to be like kind of reworked on it. I might have to re-glue a little couple pieces. I found this on eBay. It's really cheap, so I just bought it. I thought it was cool. Nice little model. I like the sand base. That was really cool. And it comes with like this. It reminds me of like a early concept of like, you know, what they did with the old, you know, Star Wars, like a model of Luke. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I love it. I do like how it looks though. It's really cool. I gotta paint some stuff a little bit, but I thought it was a really cool piece, and I grabbed it. I was like, oh, you know what? I like that. So it's a 1-on-1, so shit, I can't be mad about it. You know, nobody else has one except for me, which is cool. Let's see. I got from Master Replicas. I got the Jedi training remote from Master Replicas. Well, that's cool. Get your cars.
Yeah.
Your Star Wars. Oh, I agree. It probably does.
You're on punishment.
Yeah. What you want me to do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes
Sean's never good with names. He's never good with names.
You know, yeah, I have never been good with names, and for some reason, I go ahead. Ed, what you gonna say? What you gonna say, Ed?
I think I froze.
No, I was looking at your remote. That is awesome.
Oh shit, man! I thought you saying. Oh,
who's freezing? Huh?
Yeah,
never mind.
No, it was me. Yeah. So this is the Jedi training remote. That is a Master Replicas piece.
So cool.
Yeah, really cool. I wish I'd have got the one that rotates, but like there's one that actually this guy makes on Etsy. But I thought this was really cool, man. I had to pick this up. I got it from a local guy, who's a huge Star Wars collector and a Master Replicas fan. And he plans on actually selling me some more stuff, man. So in the coming weeks, I'll probably be getting some more stuff.
Good against remotes is one thing. Good against the living, that's something else.
Oh, man, my whole model broke.
Oh, not cool.
Yeah,
what model?
The one I just showed y'all.
The land speeder?
Yeah, but I can fix it though. It's simple fix because of your model stuff. But this is my last piece that I got.
Go back to the solo.
Go back to solo mode. And I got the Stormtrooper Blaster. Master Replicas limited edition Stormtrooper Blaster, which is very heavy, mind you.
You suck. That's beautiful.
Yes, it is the Master Replicas version, which is replicated based off of the original concept. Really cool.
I'm so jealous of that.
Yeah, it has all the, you know, all the stuff that it needed, like, you know what I mean, everything that's actual prop replica based off of the Lucasfilm archives. Yep, and this is it from A New Hope. Yeah, so yeah, I do have a little piece of history here.
So nice.
Yeah, heavy too, very, very heavy. Again, limited edition, but it's a cool piece.
I agree. Damn you.
I gave you my other one. What are you talking about?
I know, but the one you have is fantastic. That one right there is awesome. I very much appreciate the one you gave me, but it's not that.
Yeah, no, it's not this, definitely. And
give me your leftover garbage.
And when you ever come back over again, you gotta feel this thing is heavy. I got, and it came with a nice glass base, beautiful glass base, which makes it even cooler.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Yes, sir. Thank you. But I am actually very happy to have that. I've been looking for that one, and I got it for a really good price. So that was,
Of course you did, which makes it even worse.
of course, I mean, it's a good price for me. I mean, you know how I'll pull triggers. But yeah, I wanted that. That was one of the pieces that I wanted, and I still want the Rebel Blaster as well. The guy who's actually lives locally actually has it as well, and he's offering it to me as well. So I'm probably going to pick up that in the next couple weeks. And the last piece I think I need, what I would love to have, is the Empire Strikes Back blaster, either Han Solo or Luke Skywalker. And that would be actually my final blaster that I would actually need for my Star Wars replica collection. And then yeah, that's it. And then I would be good on replica stuff. I don't know if I need a lot of lightsabers, because I do like the Hasbro ones, because I'm not crying about them, but I also have a master replica Yoda one, but I also have another one coming in next week. So the last, I think, if I had to get one, I would like to have the Return of the Jedi reveal Luke Skywalker, or the Return of the Jedi stunt Luke Skywalker replica lightsaber, and maybe a Vader one, if anything. That would be it.
Do you not have a Vader?
I have a Vader, but it's not master replicas.
Oh, okay.
There's 3 different versions of Vader's. There's a New Hope one, there's the Empire and the Jedi one. I don't want all 3 of them, but I would like to have one of them at least. And I think I'd rather, probably, if I had to, it would probably be the Return of the Jedi one, because then I could get Luke's. Then I would have Luke's Return of the Jedi lightsaber.
And that's your movie. So
yeah. For me, I love Empire. Don't get me wrong, but Return of the Jedi for me as a kid was, my thing. So that, then I'd be done with replica stuff, which is great. And then it's all moving on to vehicles, and then vehicles are a whole different beast. But I have like 3 or 4 coming in the next year or so. So yeah. I think I'm gonna scrap my fan home Millennium Falcon, because NYC, which is another company that makes replica stuff, they don't have the license, but they have replica ships and stuff. They're doing a Millennium Falcon on the 27th. I don't know how much it's going to be, but it will be over the 2K mark. But it is.
My eyes were drooping for a bit,
but it's actually, it would be a monthly,
Payment.
monthly payment, which is great. But it's studio scale, and it lights up in the back. So actually, I gotta show y'all what it looks like, because it is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna hold you if I can get into the account, but if not, yeah, I can't. I don't think I can get in from here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, no worries.
Too rich for me.
I mean, once you put it on a payment plan, it's not really that bad though, because the Slave One that I got, I mean, it was a payment plan.
You made Fernando almost drop his phone.
I'm sorry, Fernando, but I can't wait till it comes out. It's gonna be pretty dope.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And that was really it.
Let's get in a Bad Batch then.
So this is Bad Batch, episode 13 of this season, and it is Into the Breach. So,
I don't know. It's like they've been in the breach for so long at this point. I have no idea.
Again,
so
huge Star Wars fan, love it, but I'm just tired.
I figured out what's the problem.
What is the problem?
It's complete pacing.
Oh yeah,
the pacing is so off on this show that it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just like all of a sudden, like, something happens, and then it's like just drawn. Everything else is drawn out. It's why I fell out of like watching Family Guy, because it's like when those jokes, they keep doing the same joke over and over and over and over and over again. Like it started getting to me. I was like, all right, I'm done with that. I'm tired. And I think this is what Bad Batch is doing. Like I just need to get through it. Like, is next week 2 parts, or am I have to go 2 weeks? Yeah.
2 more weeks.
You gotta go 2 more weeks, man.
2 more weeks. And
Fernando, I agree with you.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that's part of our problem is that we're all watching X-Men and you kind of go from one to the other. And it's like, I love Star Wars, but my goodness, you could have made this 10 episodes. I mean, this one and the last one were some of the shortest episodes of the entire Bad Batch, all 3 seasons.
Yes.
Like, why aren't we combining some of this?
Even Mia was watching it with me, and she's like, "Wait, it's over?" And I'm like, "Yep." She's like, "They didn't do anything. They just lashed out of their ship." And I'm like, "Yep, that's your cliffhanger. Now where we go?" And then,
yeah, this whole opening scene though with her and the kids, it was so sad.
It is
to see these kids all locked up, treated bad.
I didn't feel no effect. I was just like, when is this over?
I felt bad for the kids, especially when she asked the what's her face, the doctor, like, where do they come from? And she's like, basically, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, but it's interesting too to see how Omega's arc has kind of gone full circle to where you could tell that she's part of the Bad Batch. Like, she's here and she's asking the questions. When do the guards come? Where do they go? What do they do? I mean, she's looking to get out, which is very cool from the whiny little kid that she started off with.
Yeah. I don't
know.
So, Sean is so done.
I don't care about Omega at all. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I have no love lost for her. I could care less. Like, she's so. I wish the fact that they just kept her young this whole time. I think I would have rather have seen her grow up a little bit more, to be more like maybe a teenager at this point. I think because now this is the last season. It's like, are they going to do a time jump at some point? Like, I'm not. I don't know, man.
They did at the end of Rebels.
Yeah, I think they'll probably do it, and then it'll probably go off into another storyline or something like that. I think that's what they're probably going to do. They'll plug in Asajj Ventress.
Yeah, because I don't understand. Like, so this is the final 2 episodes. Like,
they haven't pushed the
There's
bar.
no happy ending.
There can't be. We know what the future looks like in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but we don't know we don't know what the future looks like for them, though. Like,
correct, but
do they all die? Like, I don't think they do. Like, I wouldn't think. I wouldn't think they'd kill everybody the fuck off.
I don't know.
I don't think they will either. I mean, I don't think they have the guts to do that.
I think who's gonna die is gonna be Crosshair and Wrecker. Hunter, maybe, but Tech. I mean, not Tech, but Echo.
No, Wrecker's not dying. He's the cuddly teddy bear, man.
They will. You know why? You know why they're gonna kill off Wrecker? Because he's the one that'll last. He's the one that'll stay to the end and fight everything, and like he'll be the one to sacrifice.
Get them a go. Go.
Yep. Fucking Crosshair will be somewhere, and they'll fucking blow the shit up. Like, you know how the snipers always die in the fucking tower.
Yeah,
he'll get blown up or something like that, and that's it. Boom, done. And then Hunter will sacrifice himself. The only one that's going to be at the end of this is going to be Echo. And Echo, because Echo and Rex have a tie-in together, and I feel like Echo has not been a part of the storyline the whole season. Echo's story is not over yet.
Well, we don't have the reveal of Tech yet as the
Tech is not coming back, bro. Tech is gone. 2 episodes in, we still haven't gotten a reveal yet. He's done.
Well, they haven't
seen a character.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a reveal on who the assassin clone is. I really, really do not want it to be Tech.
I'm 100% sure. Also, let me tell you, I'm 100% sure they have every single one of those clones cloned. Every single one of those clones is cloned.
Who?
I put
What?
money on that shit.
Bad Batch?
Yeah, absolutely.
So they've utilized what makes them special, and it's no longer special because they make a bunch of them.
Yeah, because now they're gonna introduce Clone Force 99.
So what if that's the end battle of them
Or
fighting?
not Clone Force 99. I think it's like
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We've mentioned it before that there's too much similarity here.
yeah, too much
Between them.
similarity to the characters. There's no way in hell that they're not going to do that.
So here's again, we haven't seen Echo in a while. He comes back into play. He's got a stolen shuttle for him. I do like that they came back to a location from season 1. This was where Cad Bane and when they were chasing after Omega, and it was him and see, now I'm drawing a blank on the other bounty hunter, Fennec Shan. We're fighting. I don't know if you remember that, but all right.
No, I'm good. I remember.
So they come together. I do like how Rampart is played in this, and especially they give him the uniform. He's like, I'm not a captain. Like, just so imperial arrogance. I mean, dude, no, you got thrown in prison. You're whatever we say you are. But here's the conversation where we kind of know again that Emery's going to turn. It's not even a question.
Well, right. She knows she took the pen or whatever. I mean, she even looked back.
Foreshadowing. It's like, come on, we know what you're doing. Like, this is storytelling, and it's so it bothers me because it's like the storytelling is so like obvious sometimes, but Filoni will pull the wool over our eyes and maybe something else will happen, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm very curious how this plays.
Although Emery got a little boss on Dr. Skulldare.
She did.
When she was like, oh, no, you shouldn't put them together. It's like, I'm the boss, and I say it's good.
I'll tell you what to do.
Here they are having their conversation, putting her in her place. We've got Omega, who's spelling out her escape, letting them know we're getting out, and I'm taking you with me.
Yeah.
Rampart falling right back into his imperial ways and enjoying every bit of it. The fact that he gets to boss everybody around.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know that the Bad Batch took off the various pieces of their armor, but seriously, how does not everybody in the Empire look at them and go, that's the Bad Batch? I mean, seriously.
I thought the same thing. I was like, it doesn't match anything we've seen anywhere else in this season. So how are they going to get through it?
Yeah, that those little plot holes drive me crazy. This, again, my nerddom to where they get into the base, they're trying to figure out how to get to Tantus, but the look where you can see between the two. So this is in the bottom corner. That's the control room from A New Hope.
421, why aren't you at your post?
It's identical.
421, do you copy?
Yeah. That's
really,
actually,
color scheme, lights.
That's a good call out. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Man, Ed, I seen this earlier. I was like, Ed, bringing the heat.
It was just like, that's so cool. Again, it just ties the universe together.
Yeah.
This was just something that it just jumped right off the screen. I know this is animation, and that is, as tired as I am that they're dragging this out too long, the fact that I get to watch it a couple times and really focus on the animation and some of the shots that they do, it is beautiful to look at. So,
where is that place with the circles? I don't really understand.
It's looking at Mount Tantus from above.
Oh, okay.
And then you see that, and then it just kind of compares to the prison where she's
where
at.
They're
So,
at. Yeah.
Here is her trying to make her big escape. And then I don't know if you can see because it's dark. I compare that is her and Andy Dufresne in Shawshank Redemption because it's almost identical.
That's funny as shit. That's great.
Wow.
Well, you know what happened to Omega? She crawled through so much dirt and shit.
Came out clean on the other side.
Came out clean on the other side.
And Dr. Skulldare, she knows something's up. Came down looking to catch her.
Mhm.
Omega was quick to put her shit back together and was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Echo has to get onto the shuttle because they realize that, okay, even the shuttle doesn't know how to get to Mount Tantus, that the coordinates are electronically beamed to it.
Right.
So they don't know where they're going. The only way we figured out is to actually get on board. So Tech's got to go and sneak on. We got another glimpse. I didn't pull a shot of it, but them using the same tube that the Jawas did to suck up the droids. And I
Mhm.
did laugh when they sucked up the mouse droid. I thought that was hilarious. Echo doing his piece. And I thought it was funny because he's got that little mechanical hand. And up on the bridge, they thought it was a droid.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because of how he taps in.
Yeah, he does tap in pretty. That is pretty cool. I actually always like that part about him. He has that just that little, and he can switch it out too to a gun or some shit like that. So that's really cool. He had a lot of switch outs before. Now he just goes with just that one little connector, but he had some couple switch outs, and actually I like that about Tech.
Now, this is going to really show my age, but as you're saying that, I was thinking of a 12-inch action figure that I had from the $6 million man that had interchangeable hands with different devices and tools. I'll have to find a picture of that for next time. And then, of course, at the very last second, he's able to take the proximity alert down. They attach the shuttle, and away they go.
Shocking. That was going to be at the last second.
Shocked.
Like,
I was waiting for you to say.
come on, we gotta pull back. We gotta stop. We can't do this.
We're not gonna make it. Just hold it. We got it. That was it.
Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
Nice. But yeah, that was it. And they go into hyperspace. Like,
it was a very short,
it was
uneventful episode.
Constantly with the uneventful all season, man. Uneventful.
It's 2 episodes left, man. They have to have the payoff here. Like we've been following this and talking about it almost weekly. Like we have to have the payoff here.
I know.
Like you can't. I mean, looking at this series as a whole, it's a great series. There's some great characters that they developed. They did a lot of character work here, and like I love these characters. I really do. But you're just it feels like it's just like you're just putting them through the motions to get to something, and I don't know if you've earned it.
Well, it's suffering from the same thing that we've discussed even with like Obi-Wan. Like you took the series and somebody was able to edit down to 2 hours and it was a fantastic. I feel that we're in the same boat. Like this is great, but you could edit these 15 episodes in all likelihood down to 5 and make it a much better story.
Agreed.
I agree.
So
again, follow the X-Men pacing, 10 episodes. Boom.
Man, the X-Men, it feels like you're getting a full season in a single episode. Like they just go through a storyline.
And it's good. It's not like it's a full season and it's crap. It's a full season and it's good. You know, they've taken out the fluff. Some things that, you wish a little bit more because of the type of characters and stuff, but it's still great. So, I don't know. But you know what, though? We've seen it time and time again. It's like if you're going to drag it out, they drag it out. We've seen so many series with filler episodes, and it's just what it is. It's just television. It's why I tell you guys this all the time. If it's a week-to-week thing, it's tough.
Yeah.
This one I would have been out weeks ago.
A little. I know you wouldn't have did this if I didn't ask you to do this shit.
You are correct. I would have watched this at some point, like watch 3 or 4 episodes in a row, and then 3 or 4 episodes in a row, and then like I'd have been done.
I know for a fact you would not have watched this whole season. You'd have been like, I'll wait till later.
So would you prefer to have them drop all 15 episodes at once?
Yes.
Or go week to week? Because, I go back and forth. I mean, and I know at some point we'll talk about the Fallout series, the show that came out, but they gave us all 8 episodes. I burned through them, loved it. And yet there's part of me who is like, I wish that they made me watch this week to week, because I watched 8 hours in like a day.
And now you
And
miss it.
now I'm like, I want more.
It's kind of like it's the same thing with Stranger Things and stuff. Like when we binge it, I'm like, oh man, like I kind of like, there might be one episode where you're like, I don't know why they had this episode in there, but then like 10 episodes, you're like, oh my god, this has been great.
Yeah.
And I like those shows. X-Men is one, right? It's coming out week to week, and it's making me count down till Wednesday when I get home from work. Like that's like almost the first thing I do is get home from work, put on X-Men. And when shows don't have that good pacing, it's like, drop it all at once so I could just watch it in a bulk batch.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think you're missing something here in the pacing. And I think for this series, especially because it was 15 episodes, I would have gone 2 to 3 episodes per week. Give us, the hour 20, and kind of move the story along, because you're dragging it out now with 13 weeks or something. Because was there 2 double episodes?
2 in the beginning,
right? There was the 2 in the beginning, wasn't there? Oh no, we just recorded because we missed a week that way.
We did miss a week.
Yeah, so we got 1, 2, and 3 was the first drop. Episodes 1. So
that's right.
And then you had individuals all the way up into March 13th, where you got 6 and 7 together.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got a couple singles, and then we got 10 and 11 together, and now there's one-offs until the end.
Yeah, I kind of even though like 1, 2, and 3, like I was at the time, like you have your full Omega episode, you have your full Hunter episode, then you go back to Omega, and it's like, when are they going to get together? Kind of waiting on, but like I think those 3 episodes worked together.
Yeah,
right. Like it was a good hour 20, hour 15, whatever they worked together. And I think that's the pacing they should have kept. Put these in as short films.
And they were completely different episodes, different feel and style, but it worked well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I guess that's it.
Well, I got one more thing to share before we leave tonight.
Right.
I did get this as well. I forgot to share this, but I did, Ed, and you'll love this. I got the
Oh, yes, you were telling me about that. That is
Star Wars poster. It is an official one sheet style A, 1977. As you can see, I don't know if you can see anything, but this thing is huge, mind you. But yeah, this is a really cool piece of my collection.
That's very cool.
I'm very happy to have it. It's awesome. So yeah, that is a 1977 Star Wars poster one sheet, which if you need to know how much it is, you should look it up, because it is very expensive. Did I pay expensive money for it? No.
Of course not.
No.
What's up, Zombie Hunter?
What's up, man?
You never showed your book that you got when you were down here with all the schematics.
Oh man, I don't even know where it is, Lil. I got it. I'll show it next week. I'll show it next week. Yeah, my bad. I forgot about that one, man. Yeah,
now see that I would definitely be interested in. I always love the technical manuals.
And the late birthday present I got you, the hat and shirt. Come on.
I showed the hat last week. What are you talking about?
Did you wear the hat last week? I can't remember.
I did wear the hat last week. I actually said thank you. What are you talking about? Golly, man, you're so hard on me, man. Like I tried, pause, but
love you.
Yeah, no Diddy, but yeah. Next week, episode 14.
Flash Strike.
Some news. We're gonna get like a nice trivia in here sooner or later at some point. We gotta bring some guests on to kind of battle us out. And I think you're gonna be the one that people battle, because
I was gonna say
we saw what happened last time we did trivia.
Was it good? Wasn't good.
Steve
No.
won.
Steve-
Well,
Steve did
yeah,
win.
it was. I don't
Yeah,
know.
although you cheated us. You cheated us on that one.
No, I choked. I know what
I
my
don't-
problem was.
I
I
don't
didn't-
believe I did. I gave you some difficult questions. You guys got them wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he was feeding Steve the answers.
choked.
I
That
was
would be
texting him on the side. Here's the answer. Steve.
That would be funny. All right. Well, listen, thank you for joining us. Check us out week to week. We're, trying to keep the party moving. We're trying to do these reviews and still stay up on current events on Star Wars and know what's going on. I mean, we're not going to get really any big news until May the 4th, most likely. So I don't know what day is May the 4th on. I don't even know what day
It's
it's on.
Saturday.
It's on Saturday. Oh man.
Mm.
So we're not talking about anything till the week after that. No, so we got till Wednesday, which is cool. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, listen, you never know.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, indeed.
Well, thank you for joining us. This is Sean.
This is a little.
And this is Ed.
And may the force be with you.
Always.
Yeah, you silly for that.